final question, question 13, is the one that caused the most debate in the maths office. We've got a couple of ways of doing this, I think. The first thing we have to do, because it's a proof by contradiction, is we have to assume the false. So you assume there are positive integers, a and b, with a odd, such that a plus 2b equals the square root of a plus b. So we're going to assume that's true. So this is what the mark scheme's asked you to do. The mark scheme says start with that, get rid of the square root by squaring both sides. Well, squaring both sides gives us this, and taking away the 8ab gives us that, which we can actually go straight back into the squared form with that. Now if that squared equals 0, therefore a minus 2b equals 0, a equals 2b. Therefore a is even. Now, if a is even, that's a contradiction, and so what we said must have been false, and therefore the original thing there was true. One of the alternatives we've seen is that if a is odd, then a equals 2n plus 1, and that would make the left-hand side be a plus 2b, be 2n plus 1 plus 2b, so it would be 2 lots of n plus b plus 1. So that would make the left-hand side would be odd, because it's an even number plus 1. So it's an odd integer. Now, on the right-hand side, the right-hand side was simply just the square root of 8ab. And even without putting that in, you can see, look, because we know the square root of 8 is 2 root 2. So we've got 2 root 2ab. And so we could suggest that the right-hand side is either even, it's only even if this square root actually gives a nice square root, or it's irrational. And therefore, I think there's a contradiction here. We're discussing this method here. The first one's what was given in the mark scheme. The second one, we're just trying to figure out if all the bases have been covered here for the proof. I would go question 13 would be, it's the last question, so it's there for those people going off to do maths at university, for those people that are going to do proof in the future. Maybe if you do understand all this proof and have worked on some step questions, maybe if you could see a flaw in this proof, then come and have a chat with us.